today. From CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. From up top, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles Davis, as always, with me as well. And CD, defenses better be on their toes in this one because we got two quarterbacks who love to throw the football, and they throw it very well. Over 4,000 yards each in the previous season. So what you're saying is, if you're a defender, hope you prepared properly. Hydrated, stretched, be on your toes, as you said, because the ball's coming your way. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now Dak Prescott leading the way onto the field. His 5th year now as a starter as he gets the keys again to this Dallas Cowboys offense. We're not even a quarter way into the season. He's already off to a pretty nice start. NFC Offensive Player of the Week in last week's game. Yeah, Week 2, he was electric. Let's see what Week 3 has in store. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Looking to throw. Prescott. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz.
Prescott.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
A loss of 3 yards.
The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Prescott down. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield. And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right? I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and then it gets them amped up as they go forward. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down, Cowboys.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Prescott yet again. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions. They'll throw again. Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown.
From 3 yards out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys scored touchdown after after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
We're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out now comes Russell Wilson in season number 9, 6-time Pro Bowler, as he gets set to lead this Seahawks offense.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win, like a good pitcher, without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A look at the numbers from last week for Olsen. 6 catches, 63 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again, Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. First carry for Carlos Hyde. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
And that's good.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
On the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, Hyde. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
Hyde, the ball carrier.
Gerald McCoy is so slippery and elusive in the interior of the defense. I don't care who has the assignment to block him. It usually ends up having to take at least 2. And most of the time, that's not enough either. Witness that tackle for loss.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
It's 2nd and
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd down now. It's Carson, and this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Cowboys 7, Seahawks 0.
So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive spans 13 plays, and the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
First down, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. Here's second and 10 now from the 35. Prescott. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Elliott. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 10 more there and another first down. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Credit the sack to Corey Legion. 14-yard line, second and 11. Now Prescott. And is caught at the 7-yard line. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Now Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Zerline now for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete.
Wilson. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
And Russell Wilson gets sacked, and he tied for the most sacks in the NFL last season with 48 in total. But Seattle likes to throw the ball deep. So that means you're going to take more time to get the ball downfield. Sometimes the offensive line can't hold up, and he ends up hitting the deck on those plays.
Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Wilson's pass.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game, and we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
Yeah, a really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running onto the field. And now the defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. And on 1st and 10, Prescott. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Dalton Schultz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And again, it's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Dalton.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
2nd and 10 at the 20.
To throw again, Wilson. They go screen pass to Hyde. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down. He'll check that down to Carson.
Wilson.
It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
6-yard line.
Wilson on target there to Moore. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing again here, Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To throw again is Wilson. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. David Moore, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is Tony Pollard. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Prescott down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Schultz. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. but that's one step in the proper direction.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down.
Prescott on first down, letting one go deep for the end zone. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
Complete to
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now Zerline on and the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where you see the final score there. 17-13 was the final. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Taylor Gabriel, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. 31-28, the final score. In the game you're watching, you've seen a strong first half out of Dak Prescott. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front as we hand things back over to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at second down. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 33 yards that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Here's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
It's always interesting when you get ready for a Seattle Seahawks game because when you think of their receivers, you think of these guys are going to be 6'3", 6'4", 225 pounds out on the perimeter. But Tyler Lockett, he shatters.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Now Myers for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Now Pollard. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and
Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambling man.
And obviously that can break down a defense. But a lot of it is just that they just get trapped with worrying about it so much that other things break down as well. You know, you break the huddle, and you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh, God, don't let him outside of the pocket. Don't let him beat us with his legs. And then he starts to beat you other ways.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete.
Prescott's pass.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Romeo Okwara just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Prescott to throw it. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. And
the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Romeo Okwara able to get him for a loss of about 3. Another try after the 1st down sack. Prescott buying time to his left. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. A heck of an effort there on the scramble leaves them with just 3rd and a yard. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys.
To Michael Gallup.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Zerline now for the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. A 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. And it's a quick slant to Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And he's got some space here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Chris Carson has proven to be a workhorse for the Seattle Seahawks, and they continue to expand his game. We know that he can run inside and be a bruising type of a player, but he has surprising speed to the perimeter, and they've expanded his game now by throwing it to him out of the backfield. In 2019, in the top 10 in the league in touches and yards from scrimmage.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Seahawks 21.
2nd down at 7. Wilson. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. To throw is Wilson.
Greg Olsen was a big-time pickup for the Seattle Seahawks in the offseason. Spent the last 9 seasons with Carolina as an all-pro, Pro Bowl tight end, and did the same thing before that with the Chicago Bears. Now he moves to the Northwest and gives Russell Wilson a big-time target in the middle of the field.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
fourth quarter. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was all capped off by the Chris Carson touchdown run. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Taken in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's Prescott. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
Recovered by the offense.
Throwing. Prescott. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Here's Prescott. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
First down.
Tell you what, and he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Benson Mayowa in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. To try again after the sack. Prescott, he finds his target. It's Schultz. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Cooper was the target there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Incomplete.
1 man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal. And again, it's Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 20.
The Seahawks again now ready to take over on offense. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be 2nd and very short. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Here's Wilson. 7 yards there and a first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain of 13. It's a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. This is Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Now Myers for the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was all capped off by the Chris Carson touchdown run. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Fielded in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Looking again that time for Amari Cooper. That'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Elliott. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Prescott. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It leads to second.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
A 36-yard attempt.
And Zerline's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
35.
And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
10-10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
See if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Cowboys, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.